So the Apple event is on September 9th and it's slowly creeping up. And you know, the iPhone 17, it's a whole iPhone 17 event. And you know, they're gonna announce all the iPhone 17 lineup, the whole lineup, all that jazz. So you got the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, Pro, and Max. Those four are coming out alongside with some other stuff like that. I'm pretty much not gonna buy the iPhone 17. Before we get any confusion, I'm a big Apple advocate. I love Apple products. I just enjoyed my Apple ecosystem and I think it runs really well. But there of course are some reasons why I don't want to go into the iPhone 17. I have the iPhone 15 right now. It's perfectly fine. I dig the titanium look. My camera's cool. Everything about it is cool. It still runs good. The battery is just going to be the battery because that's, I mean, I've had this since it freaking launched. But as long as I take care of my battery and I got a freaking charger on deck, I mean, it's just like I'm cool. Like there's no need to upgrade to the iPhone 17 in my personal opinion. But of course, I'm gonna tell you guys why. I'm gonna also tell you guys something about what I call the little content creator dilemma. But first up, so with y'all, it's your boy Augie G. Let's just jump straight into it. And the first thing I want to just talk about really quick is just the content creator dilemma. Now, even myself, I talk about specs, I review freaking phones, headphones, all this jazz, but every time a new phone comes out, or especially the Apple event, which is something that's held every single year, that's a huge event where they announce all the new iPhone lineups, it gets overglazed sometimes. You know what I mean? I almost caught victim to it with the Samsung Galaxy. Because everybody's talking about the Samsung Galaxy, the Google Pixel 10 that came out, stuff like that. They're like, oh, this mug is super dope, this, that, and the third. But then whenever you look at the specs and you really take a look at what you really have, such like for me, the iPhone 15, I'm able to get the iOS 26. And if you have the iPhone 12, you can get iOS 26 as well. So I get a fresh new design on here. But what I'm saying is I'm genuinely happy with my phone overall. I'm just wanting to look for something new. And if that's the case, we're all looking for something new damn near every single year, every month, whatever the hell may be. So like you're gonna be in that constant cycle of trying to find something new every single time, and me switching to a Samsung, which I could end up doing down the road, who freaking knows? But me switching to a Samsung right now while changing my whole ecosystem and dropping freaking thousands of dollars on doing that, what's the freaking point in that? Because I'm gonna say this right now, I'm a content creator, yeah, but I'm also a small content creator. I don't got, you know, a lot of subscribers. I don't got a bunch of just brand deals that'll send me phones or anything like that or anything, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get a new release every single time, so I'm going to be in the same boat as a lot of y'all, to where it's just like, okay, look, I got my phone, but I'm not going to just go buy another phone just because I think it looks dope, you know what I mean? So now I got all these damn phones in my closet or whatever the hell may be, and I can't really use them all. That's just not me at all. I think strategically right here. Now, of course, if it gets to a point where Google or Samsung or Apple, whatever the hell may be, start sending me phones, cool, I start getting phones. But I'm gonna still keep it real raw with you guys because that's just what I do. I'm in the same boat as you guys, and that's what I mean by the content creator dilemma. I just think that the iPhone 17, with them having a new design with that big ass bar on the back, that pad that's supposedly supposed to be used for like reverse charging, whatever the hell it may be, I just do not think all the hype up to that is really justifying a huge leap in innovation with the iPhones. Now, why I'm not buying it. So, I probably already hinted at it. The iPhone 15, I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I got 256 gigabytes. Still haven't even fully used 256 gigabytes, mind you, because I just have an iCloud drive or I even use Google Drive. My phone does perfectly fine by itself. Like, I'm happy with my phone, especially with me now having iOS 26, because I have the beta on my phone. It just gives like a whole brand new vibe to my phone. But if I compare this to the iPhone 17, okay, cool, I get a new chip, whatever. The design on the front is still gonna be the same. It's gonna have probably thinner bezels. And I didn't even hear about it being thinner than the iPhone 16, so it's not gonna be much of a freaking difference, to be honest with you. I'm still gonna have the same screen as it. The camera's gonna be different because it's gonna have that big bar on the back to where it's gonna have like probably zooming, but my camera is still damn good for the way I use it personally. I still get really good photos out of my phone. The battery, obviously we haven't heard much about any thermal cooling. This is all just speculation, just based off the Apple logo that they posted on their website. If they have thermal cooling, that'd be dope. But at the same time, not really tripping over that. And then the whole reverse wireless charging, I'm not tripping over that either, because I have a power bank that I take with me everywhere, to where it's like, I don't even need to worry about reverse charging to a point where it's like, bro, if I reverse charge, my phone's gonna freaking die too. So it's like, why do I even need to do that? I might as well just bring a power bank with me at that rate. And I just think the only major upgrades to this phone is going to be the whole cooling aspect, if that's gonna be indeed the rumor. and the camera. And then of course the chip, because the chip is the thing. But the A17 Pro is damn near fast. I have it on my freaking iPad that I'm literally using right now for my notes. And it's running 2 windows at the same freaking time. One is being the monitor to my camera, the other one being my freaking notes that I wrote down. So it's like, the A17 Pro chip is cool. So like that I don't even need to worry about upgrading to a new chip because I'm not even fully maximizing this mug on my freaking phone as it is. Now, of course, I'm not fully dogging on it. I'm not saying the iPhone 17 is not a good phone because I know it's gonna be a good phone. I mean, Apple just, in my opinion, makes really good phones. Are they super innovative every single year? No, not at all. But the iPhone 17 will be a good phone. But if I had to pick what phone that I would personally upgrade, if I said, okay, boom, what phone do I want to just grab? You know what I mean? Obviously, the Pro Max would be something that I would just gravitate to, but I'm gonna put that out of the question. I personally would rock with the iPhone 17 Air. Now, here's the reason why. I have small hands, you feel me? So like, you know, the Pro Max is still big in my hands. I have to like slide the phone up and down and stuff like that. But the thing about the iPhone 17 Air that just intrigues me is the fact that the whole lineup is gonna have a 120 hertz screen, which I think is pretty dope. So no matter what model you get, you're gonna get a 120 hertz screen. But with the Air, with it being at least rumored how thin it's gonna be, dog. So let me just read off the specs real quick, just based off what we know from rumors. So you're gonna get a 6.6 OLED display, 120 hertz ProMotion, which is what I was speaking of. Dynamic island, so you're not gonna get a notch because you know on the older models you just get a notch if it's not the Pro or the Pro Max. You're gonna get thin bezels, an A19 chip. You're gonna get a single 48 megapixel rear camera, so you're not gonna get like, oh, you're not gonna get the zooming capabilities. You're not gonna get 3 different lenses that you can be able to choose from the camera. You're gonna have the Apple C1 modem, which is rumored to be this is gonna be their new modem that they came out with that's gonna help with the signals for the phone. No SIM card tray, which is how it's always been for all iPhones. It says good battery life, which is actually hilarious. I mean, I think it's going to have maybe a 3000 milliamp battery. I'd actually be very surprised if they can push it to a 5000 milliamp battery for how thin this thing is gonna be. But with it being rumored 5.5 millimeters, like that's pretty damn thin. It's almost gonna be the damn size of the USB-C port. So if they're able to make really good cooling and have really good battery life for this phone, that's gonna be freaking dope. But that would be a phone that would intrigue me personally because of the innovation of it. Now, of course, making a phone super thin isn't so super innovative because Samsung did it and all these other brands have done it. With Apple doing it, you know they're gonna try to add a little jazz to it and they're gonna try to put a little bit of sparkle into the iPhone 17 Air. But personally, I just think that phone is worthwhile. And for people who don't even care about Pros or Pro Maxes, that phone right there is going to be the way to go for how thin it is. We obviously will figure out if it breaks in your pocket, but honestly, I think we came to a point or a conclusion to where it's like, you're gonna really have to be very tough on your phone to just be breaking your phone. You really just gonna go, you really just one day just gonna be like, oh damn, let me just bend my phone real quick. No, you're not. At least you shouldn't. Now, of course, all that being said, should you grab the iPhone 17? If you're on, like, I'd say some people have the 12 too. If you're on the 12, 13, maybe even 14, and you're not having any luck with your phone getting faster, or even after iOS 26 beta, it's just super slow, your battery dies, you might as well just go with the iPhone 17. If you got one more month, well, really, it's September today. If you got about eight more days of just using that phone, well, not really, dang, because they're gonna do pre-orders and then maybe it'll come in October. We'll just say for just to be safe, you got about one more month using your phone. You could just stretch that month. I recommend just going to the iPhone 17. Now, of course, if you want to just see if you can wait and get a good ass deal on the iPhone 16, by all means, you can go with the iPhone 16. You'll still be good regardless. But the iPhone 17, it'll just give you that fresh. You're gonna just start off really good with the iPhone 17. It's gonna be good down the line. But like I said, if that's not in your budget, you don't even need to get the newest iPhone. The iPhone 16, even the 15 is just gonna be perfectly fine for you. I personally wouldn't be mad if you didn't go with the iPhone 17 and just went with the iPhone 16. At the end of the day, you just need to ask yourself, is what I have right now going to be perfect for me and my needs? And if I want to get something in the future, is that going to suit my needs perfectly fine? Because if you want to just get the Pro Max because everybody is just talking it up and stuff like that, and you're really not going to use all the features for the Pro Max, then you're just wasting money at that rate. Because what if just the Pro or the Air is perfectly fine with you? Shit, what if that regular iPhone 17 is perfectly fine with you? Don't get in the fear of missing out on the Pro Max or anything like that just because you want to get it and you're not going to use all the features for the Pro Max. If you're just a normal user that's going to use it for texting, FaceTime, and then you're going to use the camera every now and then, you're just a normal user that's just trying to use the camera to capture moments with your phone, boom, you probably won't even need the Pro Max unless you really want those 3 cameras to where you can be able to change the zoom and stuff like that. And then you feel me, that's going to conclude today's video. I just wanted to get a video just talking about the iPhone 17 as we come closer to the event. I feel like I've briefly talked about the iPhone 17. I mean, I made a short talking about I'm not going to get the iPhone 17 because of this, but I just seen too many articles, too many damn notifications on my phone saying, hey, yo, the iPhone 17 is coming out, blah, 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 this and that. And I want to let you guys know how I feel about it personally. Really just talking about the content creator dilemma, why I'm not getting it, what you should pick, and things like that, you feel me? But hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know if you're going to end up getting it in the comment section. If you're going to get it and you're full on with it, let me know. Because I ain't mad at you. The iPhone 17 will be a good phone, but it's like at the same time, you just got to figure out what you need at the end of the day. So let me know if you guys are rocking it. Let me know what you guys are still rocking to this day. I know some people that are rocking the 12 and they still going strong. The 12 was goated. I had the 12 until I legit had to get a new phone. Like the 12 was, that mug was dying on me in like 5 minutes type deal. Not really, but you know what I mean. And if you're not an iPhone user, let me know what you're rocking to this day. I mean, Samsung, they make some good stuff. Even the Google Pixels, I wouldn't be mad at anybody that's rocking that. They make really good phones. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this gave you some sort of insight. And per usual, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day for watching me on your screen. And yeah, appreciate y'all. iPhone 17 is goated. Look at this mug, you feel me? Titanium. Battery's still kind of